The shocking news shook the South Korean entertainment world and the ARMY community around the world. Two members of BTS, Suga and V, known as symbols of friendship and solidarity, are now caught up in a major conflict in the military environment. The controversy stemmed from a physical incident at a military barracks involving Suga, but has now developed into a heated debate that threatens the fraternal relationship between them. What exactly happened? A few days ago, the public was shocked by reports that Jungkook, BTS's beloved magne, was the victim of bullying by a senior soldier in his barracks. This news quickly spread, triggering Suga's anger, who is rumored to directly confront the perpetrator physically. As a former member of the military, Suga is considered to have used his influence and emotions to defend Jungkook. However, these actions actually lead to new problems. Now, Suga must face Taeyong aka V, a fellow BTS member who now serves as a member of the Special Forces and military investigators. V called Suga's actions a serious violation of military rule, accusing him of committing acts of vigilantism that could not be allowed. Will this be the biggest test of their relationship? According to reports, V, who is known to be assertive and professional, has started an investigation into Suga's actions. ARMY around the world were shocked, even many who felt their hearts were broken to see two BTS members who had been considered a family caught in a serious conflict. V did not hesitate to state that if found guilty, Suga would have to accept the consequences, even if it meant detention or other severe punishment. However, this decision of V caused a wave of controversy. Some fans praised her courage in upholding justice, while others assessed her actions as a betrayal of their friendship. How could V, who had shared stage, laughter, and tears with Suga for years, now stand on opposite sides in this highly emotional conflict? Suga, who is usually known as calm and thoughtful, is reportedly frustrated by the situation. According to sources close to him, Suga does not regret his actions in defense of Jungkook, but he is disappointed that his actions are considered an offense. He feels that as a senior and a member of the BTS family, it is his responsibility to protect Jungkook from injustice. However, for V, this issue is not only a matter of loyalty, but also a matter of principles and rules. As a military investigator, he felt he had a responsibility to ensure that all members of the military, including Suga, were subject to applicable law. In his statement reported by the media, V asserted that Suga's actions, although based on good intentions, had violated the limits that could not be tolerated. This conflict opened deep wounds for many soldiers. BTS has always been known as a group that is unwavering, affectionate, and always united in the face of challenges. However, this incident raises a big question. Is their fraternal relationship really as strong as it has always seemed? South Korean media did not miss the opportunity to enlarge this issue. News headlines such as BTS threatened to break up due to military conflict and V expressed a firm stance against Suga, surprised ARMY, dominated the headlines. Speculation has sprung up on various social media platforms, with many fans trying to find clues as to what really happened. Meanwhile, Jungkook, who is at the center of all these problems, remained silent. Some fans speculated that he may feel guilty that this incident has caused a split among BTS members. However, a close source stated that Jungkook is focusing on his emotional recovery after the bullying incident. What makes this situation even more difficult is the fact that both Suga and V are not only BTS members, but also best friends who have gone through a lot together. They are part of a long journey that took BTS from a small group to a global phenomenon. Seeing them in a conflict like this is a sight that is difficult for anyone to accept. However, not a few hope that this incident can be a moment to strengthen their relationship. Some fans believe that Suga and V, with all their maturity and experience, will be able to resolve this issue in a way that reflects BTS's values. What will happen next? Will V stay true to his principles and impose severe punishment on Suga? Or will they find a way to solve this problem without destroying their relationship? One thing is for sure, this incident is a reminder that even though they are global idols, Suga, V, and the rest of BTS are still human beings with their own emotions, weaknesses, and challenges. How they handle this situation will be an important moment in BTS's journey, not only as a music group, but also as a family. Armies around the world are waiting expectantly, praying that their friendship, which has inspired millions of people, is able to withstand this storm. However, only time will tell whether this incident will be a lasting wound or a lesson that will strengthen their bond. Although this situation has made many parties surprised, some armies still try to see the positive side of this conflict. They are convinced that this is a test that Suga and V, as well as the rest of the BTS members, must pass to show that their relationship is stronger than just a regular coworker or idol group. However, doubts and tensions continue to grow as new news emerges. According to recent reports, there is a high probability that V did not act alone in this investigation. As part of the special forces and military investigators, V allegedly came under pressure from military superiors to show that even high-profile celebrities like Suga were not immune to the law. This has led to speculation that V is in a very difficult position between enforcing justice and maintaining the friendly relations he has built for more than a decade. On the other hand, Suga, known for his introspective personality, is now in the public spotlight. Many fans questioned whether Suga's actions were truly immeasurable or whether he was simply a victim of a larger situation. Some defended Suga by saying that his instinct to protect Jungkook is a real manifestation of the love and loyalty he has towards his family in BTS. However, there are also those who argue that Suga, as a wise adult, should have known that every action had consequences, especially in a very strict military environment. The two sides continued to quarrel, and the media further aggravated the atmosphere. One of the articles that went viral mentioned that this conflict could affect BTS' long-term relationship as a group. This issue sparked heated discussions on various online forums, with fans arguing about how BTS can recover from this scandal. Some are worried that this internal conflict could be the beginning of a split, while others are confident that BTS will be able to cope with everything together. Not only the army, celebrities, and other public figures began to comment. Several South Korean artists showed solidarity with Suga, praising his courage to stand up for his colleague, even though it was against the rules. On the other hand, there were also those who praised V's professionalism in carrying out his duties as an investigator, despite his emotional bond with Suga. However, the biggest question that haunts everyone is how the results of this investigation will affect the future of BTS. If Suga is actually found guilty and receives a severe punishment, how will it impact the group dynamics? Will V be able to maintain their friendly relationship after making this very difficult decision? Or will this incident leave a deep scar on their hearts? ARMY, as a community that has always supported BTS in difficult times, is now facing their biggest challenge. They must learn to not only support their idol, but also accept the fact that this conflict may not have an easy solution. Various online campaigns have sprung up, ranging from calls for Suga's release from investigation to full support for V's professionalism. Despite their different goals, one thing is clear: ARMY's love for BTS never fades, even in the midst of a storm. Meanwhile, reliable sources revealed that other BTS members, such as RM, Jimin, and J-Hope, continue to try to mediate in this conflict. They reportedly tried to persuade Suga and V to sit down together and have a heart-to-heart talk. However, with the pressure from the military and the growing media spotlight, it seems that this will not be easy to do. In a recent interview, a former South Korean military member who is also a BTS fan said, "The military environment is very different from the entertainment world. In the military, rules are everything, and there is no room for exceptions, even for celebrities as big as BTS. However, on the other hand, we must also appreciate the fact that Suga is just trying to protect someone he considers to be his own younger brother."